In this video, we are going to work on the header section. So let's go to Visual Studio Code, and inside the layouts folder, I'm going to create a new file and name this as header.tsx. And here I'm going to do RAFCE, press tab, and this H should be capital. So header. Okay, let's remove this import. We don't require this. And now we are going to import this header inside the private layout, because we are going to show the header on all the private pages. Okay, so here I'm going to import it before the children. So here I'm going to do header. Okay, and if I click here, so it is auto imported. Let me just close this. Okay, now let's go back on the browser and check. So here we are getting the header and then the content. Okay, now we are going to style the header section. So here inside the div, I'm going to say class name, that is going to be bg-black, padding, that is going to be 5, flex, justify, between, and items center. Okay, save this. Let's check it. So yeah, we need to take this header inside an h1 tag. So let's add an h1 tag. So it is already giving me some options. So okay, here with this should be a logo. Okay, right now let's keep this as expense tracker. So text white, text 2XL, font bold. So this is too big one. So here I don't want that big. Okay, so let's keep it Excel. Okay, save this. Or here we can just keep it as logo. Name we can decide later. Okay, so logo, and on right hand side I'm going to add the username. Okay, and home menu icon. So once you click on the menu icon, so we will open the sidebar. That we will do in the coming up lectures, but let's add the username that is going to be static right now. Then we are going to be doing it dynamic in the next video. So here after the h1, I'm going to take a div class name, that is going to be text white, and text size, that is going to be small. Okay, and font, that is going to be semi bold. Let's close this, and inside I'm going to take a span tag, and here I'm going to say username. Save this, go back. So we are getting the username. Yeah, that's it. Now we need to add the icon. So first let's take a variable that is going to be open sidebar, and set open sidebar. Okay, we need the use state, so let's do it this way, use state. Okay, if I click here, so it will auto import the use state. So initially it will be false. Okay, and for icons we are going to use Lucid React. So here I'm going to say Lucid React icons. So if I click on the first link, so these are the icons, but we need to install this. So let's click on guide. Okay, here is the installation. So we are going to use the npm. So copy this, and let's go back here, open a terminal, open a new terminal. Okay, and here we are going to paste it. So this is installed. Let me close this, and now let's go back here, and if I click on icons, so here we are going to search menu. So let's take the first one. So once I click, it will give me the options. So we need JSX. So let's copy this, go back to Visual Studio Code, and after the username we are going to paste the menu, and let's import it from Lucid React. So okay, why it is not giving me the option? Okay, here it is. So if I click here, so it is auto imported from Lucid. Save this. Why still it is giving me cannot be used as a JSX component? It types icon node is not valid. What's wrong with this? Let's go back here. Okay, right now let's keep this. Okay, I'm going to fix this. So I'm going to add the class name that is going to be text white, and cursor that is going to be pointer. So cursor pointer. Okay, let's close this. And if I go back here, so is it giving error? Yes, it is. I think this should be something else. I don't see this Lucid React. Yeah, but why this is giving me, it cannot find the module. Okay, I think we have installation. There's some problem with the installation. That's what it. Okay, okay, okay. This is the web version. We need the React version. Sorry, guys. It was my mistake. So let's go back and let's open the. Okay, let's go to package.json, and here let's remove this. Okay, because we don't require this. And let's open the terminal, new terminal, paste Lucid React. Okay, npm install Lucid React. We want that. Okay, so now we have Lucid React. Yeah, this one. Save this, go back here. Now this should work. Okay, so let's go back and check in the browser. Okay, as you can see, we are getting the menu icon, but it should be on the right side. For that, we need to add some CSS. So here I'm going to add the class name that is going to be flex items center and a gap of 5. Okay, 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 okay. There is already a class name, so let's cut this out and paste it here. Go back. Okay, there is no difference. Why this is so? Okay, let's do one thing. Let's add that we are going to fix it, but here I'm going to add an on click. So on click, that is going to be, we are going to use an arrow function, and here I'm going to say set open slider, and initially it will be through. Okay, save this, and we need the menu icon size to be 15. Okay, so here I'm going to do, okay, let's keep this 20. Save this, go back. Why this is not changing? Let's keep this. If I keep this 15, then what will happen? So if I change this to 15, yeah, it is getting small, but this one is not working. Flex item center, gap of 5. Okay, this is the menu. Okay, okay. Let's cut this out. Not here. We are going to. Okay, so here there was one mistake. So let's undo this. Let's keep this. Okay, let's keep this as it is right now. And what I'm going to do is we need to cut this class name, and we are going to paste it in the span. Okay, and this we are going to cut it out, and here inside the parent div I'm going to add this class. Okay, so now let's check. As you can see, now we are getting the menu on the right side with the username. Okay, so if I keep this 20, okay, here, okay, let's refresh. So now this is looking fine, but 20 is too much, right? I think we need to keep 18. Yeah, this looks much better. So yes, we have done the styling for the header. In the next video, we are going to work on the username. So we are going to make this dynamic. Right now, this is static. So this we will do dynamic. Okay. So this is it for this video, and I'll see you in the next.